Why haven't you added me on Steam? When are you going to do a subscriber event? What is your favorite color? Why do you always look like you're on drugs? Do you smoke crack? Are you half banana or half duck? Are you Jewish? What is your favorite crack flavor? Why are you so pale? Please like my channel and subscribe. Why don't you accept my Steam request? Is your beard made from pubic hair? Please upload more, but also stream at the same time.
Eine Granate, kommt sofort!
So anyway, after that really weird intro, let's get some of the questions out of the way. I'm going to start with the quick ones and the ones that have been asked so many times it's pissing me off. This one first. Can I have an assault rifle? Can I have an automatic rifle? Can I have a semi-automatic rifle? Can I have an assault rifle? Can I have a slam attack? Can I have an assault rifle? Can I have an assault rifle? Can I have an assault rifle? There's your assault rifle. I'll also add that this is airsoft, don't swap me. How often do you eat bananas? I eat bananas quite regularly, to be honest. It's good for your bowels. When will you release BANANADUCK body pillows? They're already in existence. They're called me, but I'm only to one person, and that's Nana. How can I be cool like you? I didn't actually know some people considered me cool, so don't try and be cool, and then inadvertently you are cool. Do you like IKEA? Yeah, it's alright. If you could be half man, half sausage, which half would be which and why? The top half. I wouldn't like my bottom half to not have a penis. Do you pee on the side of the toilet to make less noise? Toilets in Germany are very different. They have this flat thing so you can inspect your poo. So I've got to be very careful where I let my beam go. Have you been to a psychologist due to mental illness? They couldn't fix me, no matter how much electroshock therapy. How do I find a hot gamer girl willing to talk in my area? Well, chloroform and zip ties. I mean, if she's tied to a chair, she'll say anything. Are you secretly a Jew? There's nothing secret about it. What shoes are you wearing? If none, show your feet. Why wear alien hat thing? It keeps my head warm and it also stops me getting brain cancer. Can you do a German schnitzel cookery video, please? Yes, I will, I think. I think that'll be quite entertaining since I burnt myself on a sandwich maker. Can you suck my nut? I suppose I could, but I'm not going to. When will we see Nana? Well, I have a picture of her right here, and I'll give you a sneaky look. How many questions should we ask? Not this many! Right, well, that's the end of the quick questions. These are probably going to be a little bit more slower now, and a bit more in depth, let's hope. Daddy, do you plan to have kids? P.S. I'm up for adoption and I can do anything if you throw money at me. P.S.S. Can I have an automatic rifle? I don't want kids. People always say stuff like,
oh, when it's your own kids, you'll understand. It's different when you have your own kids.
I can't stand the noise of children crying. It's worse than a Hitler speech. A Hitler speech that spews asbestos. It just grates me. And they dribble, they smell. I don't mind if there's someone else's. I don't mind seeing my nieces. And I'm like, hello, over there, child. And then I'm gone. I don't have to worry about it, but I don't want kids. Honestly, if I could tie my tubes manually without operation, I would do it now. What is your favorite food? I mean, pizza's a safe guess, isn't it? You can't go wrong with pizza. You find me one person who doesn't like pizza. Who doesn't like pizza? I don't eat many vegetables, unfortunately, which is probably a contributing reason to why I'm so pale. It's very confusing to why I'm so slim. I don't eat much salads or vegetables. I have a question, Sir Duck of Bastardry. What inspired you to start YouTube? And what do you hope to achieve out of it in the next 2 years? Sounds like a fucking interview. Holy shit. What do I expect to achieve in the next 2 years? Global domination. I hope that I can expand my channel and you can all have a good laugh with me and I can be a well-known content creator that has money. What did inspire me was another YouTuber. It was Frankie on PC. A lot of you probably know him. I used to watch his Daisy videos, and I thought, that's pretty cool. I would like to do that. But he didn't upload that often, so I thought, well, why don't I give it a try? I built my own PC, which was just a piece of shit. It recorded at like 15 frames per second, even less probably. And started doing that. The ball started rolling. I started upgrading and upgrading. I started making better quality videos. I started growing a fan base. And then I realized that, you know, this is something I really enjoy. I really love gaming, and I also love talking and being an idiot. So I added the two together, and it's worked out quite well so far. Let's hope it can work further in the next 2 years.
Why won't you add me on Steam? Who is your favorite YouTuber besides Frankie, Mr. BANANADUCK Choo Choo?
Well, thank you for asking, Darwish. I don't have that many favorite YouTubers because I don't watch that many YouTubers. The one I do watch, I would say, is iDubbbz TV. He's very good and very funny. He does weird stuff like this.
I'm gay.
And I love his attitude, you know. I love his I don't give a fuck you attitude. I did used to watch Frankie, like I said, but I stopped watching him. Apart from that, maybe Scott Manley. I used to like his Kerbal Space Program videos. And I don't know what else. Not much. Myself.
Will you make another stalking episode? Also, how do you make your tea? Well, how does Nana make your tea? Lol.
I like my tea without sugar. Because it's very bad for the nommers, you know. Sorry, I'm not doing that to you guys. I'm just signifying teeth with my fingers. She's got very good at making tea. Germans don't have British kind of tea. They don't have black tea with milk. They're very confused by that. They have like fruity tea. But she makes me a tea every morning, and I love her even more every morning.
What? What? I'm displaying my love on camera. What do you find annoys you the most when live streaming?
Stream sniping and people asking me to play another game. A lot of things annoy me about live streaming, but also a lot makes me enjoy it. You know, I like it because I can interact with everyone. I don't have to fucking edit. That's one good thing.
Do you plan on continuing the Daisy RP type videos? Why is your name BANANADUCK? Is YouTube your main job? If not, what is? Sorry for many questions. I'm a huge fan. XD.
I do plan on playing Daisy again. Me and Nana are going to start doing it again soon. I've been a little bit distracted lately with Fallout, which is nice because I actually get to enjoy playing for once. Why is my name BANANADUCK? I like bananas and I like ducks. The two came together when I saw a humorous picture of it, and I grasped the opportunity, and now I think I am the most well-known banana duck, so fuck you, any other banana ducks. Is YouTube my main job? Well, it has become my job, and I do need to rely on things like advertisements and donations to eat. I'm not at a big stage, like we all know. I'm only at 20,000. There are people out there with millions of subscribers and millions of more ad revenue. So that is what I'm doing now, and I do rely on everyone else to some extent and advertising to make a little bit of money. So do remember that when you like, share, and subscribe, and recommend me to a friend. Before that, I actually was a gas engineer, so I'm not a lazy bastard. I am quite smart. I used to work with gas, and now I live in Germany. Ooh, too many bad jokes there.
Will there be another subscriber following event? Will you ever do a fan meetup?
I would like to, yes, and I think I'm going to organize something very soon, so do keep that in mind. You made sure to follow all my other social media pages and you can be informed about it, and I can chat with people about it, because I can't chat properly over YouTube. There's too much traffic and too much notifications for me to have to talk about these sort of things through YouTube. So if you do want to be involved, either go on my Steam pages or my Facebook pages or my Twitter pages, and it will be announced.
What is your favorite meme?
Well, memes come and memes go, don't they? We all know that. Memes live and memes die. So if you like, say, example, a Grumpy Cat meme, what the fuck is wrong with you? No one likes Grumpy Cat in my opinion anymore. It's a dead meme and they're still whoring that cat out. God, I hate it. This is a well-established meme. We all know that. Doge is still going. They said Doge was killed, but Doge is not. Or Doge. It's still going, and I do like that meme. I have various items with Doge on, like a picture frame. I just love the face. Honestly, I don't know why. So this is my favorite meme. What do start YouTube, and what could I use to edit and to record with that's easy to use? That took me like 18 times to say. I started with need a piss. I need a piss. Alright, okay. So, I started with Windows Movie Maker. I started with Fraps on a single hard drive, which was so bad. Honestly, it was so bad. You look back at my old videos, if you can find them. We're talking 10 frames per second on DayZ mod. It was awful, but I did notice it. I didn't care. I thought it was good. I use Sony Vegas 13 to edit. I use Shadowplay to record with because it creates quite a decent picture, but also a moderate file size for about 11 minutes of video is about 3 to 4 gig. I also use DxTory to separately record the audio because the audio recorded through Shadowplay is a little bit tinny. If you're like me, you'll really notice these things, but it depends on where you want. You know, if you want to start out really good, go from the top. Get a good computer, get a good editing program, get a good recorder, and then you'll have good videos. You also need a hook to some extent. You know, you need to either be funny, MLG, a horrible, annoying person who people love to hate. Those are the ways to do it. You know, if you're just an ordinary bland person, you may get people watching you, but that's how it goes. People love to hate, people love to laugh, and people also love to watch people with skill, and that's how it goes, at least from my experience.
You looked high as fuck in the video, as if you didn't know what to do with your life.
It's the light. I'm not high. I don't do drugs, which I'm going to go into at a further date. It's the light. I don't know why. Or maybe I made the video look weird on purpose, just to freak you guys out and show you how you can make someone look sinister just by putting a filter over and giving them a weird look like this.
What's your favorite weed strain, if you have one?
I used to smoke weed, alright, and as a youngster, but I've stopped now because it hurts my chest, and you know, you need to look after yourself or you'll die. I remember trying one called California Gold. That was beautiful. That was lovely tasting, but I don't anymore because I can't get hold of any.
Why have you not done more videos of Safi eating crunchy food?
Because the dog isn't in this country, Tundra. She's back in Wales. She's my mother's dog. I only went over there to see them and fed her a rice cracker. Well, I wasn't even there. That was a video sent to me by my mother. So, that's why, because she's not in the country.
Are you ever going to add me on Steam? That'll make me happy!
No, I'm not going to add you on Steam. I'm very sorry. I would love to add you all on Steam, but that's what I've made a Steam group for, so you can chat to me there, and social media pages so you can chat to me on there. If I do add you all on Steam, I'll get numerous requests and stream snipes, and you'll be able to find out what game I'm on and what server I'm on, and it's really annoying, honestly. I'm sorry. I would love to add you all. Maybe one day we can do some sort of exclusive thing where I can have all the exclusive people in, and we can do something there, like a subscriber event again, or some sort of personal team speak where we can all have a chat, alright? So relax. Stop sending me Steam invites.
Patreon's still a thing?
It is still a thing. If you do want to support me on Patreon, you can do that. I'm not begging, but it helps out. It means I can buy better equipment and food for my belly so I don't die again.
Why did you start playing Arma 3?
I started playing Arma 3 because a friend started playing it. He wanted to play some roleplay server, and I went on there with him. And that's actually how I got to know Nana a bit more. So, there we go.
Before I forget, 1, what is the worst game you have ever played? 2, first game you have ever played, and what is your favorite game of all time?
That's a very good question. So, let's start with the worst game ever created. No Man's Sky. Fuck you, Sean Murray, you fucking dick. Took my fucking €60 and handed me a turd in fucking return. If I ever see you, mate, I'm gonna pretend I want a photo with you and be like, yeah, I like this guy, and I'm just gonna fucking slap you, you cunt. First game I've ever played, oh, right, so I used to play on a Commodore 64. We're going a long way back now. We're going back to the 80s, maybe. My grandmother had a Commodore 64, which is very impressive. She actually plays... My grandmother plays games. She plays on Steam. I bought her Broken Sword when I was over there before I left, and she plays on Steam. So respect, Nan. Respect to you, 84-year-old legend. The first game I think I ever played was Jaws, and that was on Commodore 64. I think that's what I can remember the most anyway, was Jaws. Then I think I went on to Mega Drive, and I remember I used to play Columns, or this football game with my sister, or Super Hang-On. God, these are very old games, guys. I know a lot of you won't remember these. Some of you might, but those were the ones, and they were great days, honestly. Commodore 64, you were waiting ages for these games to load. Really ages. My most favorite game of all time, and my most played game, would have to be GTA San Andreas. It looks a bit dated now, but it was so good at the time. It was so broad, it seemed so wide and adventurous. There was so much to do in it. There was so much content, so much clothes and mini games to play. It'll always have a special place in my heart. It was such a good game, and I might play it one day.
I have a question. How do you always come up with hilarious insults and are so good at trolling? You have the funniest insults known to man.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm such a foul-mouthed, toxic bastard, but it works well. It's just me. I don't know. It just, things come in my head and then they add together and it comes out as a tied-in insult.
How old are you?
I am 30 years old. No, I'm not. I mean, I'm 18. I'm 18 years old, as you can tell by my lovely face. I don't know why I don't age. It's very weird. I'm starting to get a bit worried that when I hit 40, it's just gonna go boom. But I don't age, and I still get asked for ID in places when I buy alcohol or cigarettes, which I don't anymore because I don't drink or smoke. So it's really weird. I don't know why I don't age. Am I a vampire?
What is your favorite type of ramen?
Chicken. You can't go wrong with chicken.
How did you start gaming?
Well, with my thumbs, and my fingers, that was an easy way to start. I couldn't use my face, could I? As much as I'd like to smash my face into a keyboard or controller to win, I can't. Like I said previously, before I started on Commodore 64, Mega Drive, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and then I moved to PC. And everything was great. Everything was fine once I reached the master race known as PC.
Will I ever be able to sub to you on Twitch?
I'm a bit torn between Twitch and YouTube at the minute, right? I did 2 streams on YouTube and had about 340 viewers somewhat consistently. It didn't go below 250. So Twitch, where I'll get 30 to 40 to 50, it just seems like, why? I mean, I already have an established audience on YouTube. People know me more on YouTube. It's easier for them to tune into me. I don't have to put announcements that I'm on Twitch. I don't know at the minute, but YouTube is so much easier. I can retain an audience. People can come on there easier, like I said. So I don't know. I might stop doing Twitch. So we'll have to find out.
Where have you traveled around the world?
If I was to make a list of countries I've actually stood on, not just flown over, because that doesn't count, I would have to say Wales, England, Scotland, France, but I only had a pee and then I drove straight back out. Spain, as you've seen, I've been quite a lot of times with my father and holidays and such. Obviously Germany. I've been to Florida a lot of times. Disney World, of course. I think that's about it, you know. Hopefully I can go more places and vlog more places when the ad revenue picks up a bit, so remember to like, share, and subscribe. Oh god, I'm a whore. Talk in an extreme voice and do the dab. Get out. Get out. Get out now. Get out now.
Ever think of making a vlog channel?
One solely for vlogs, I guess, yeah. I think maybe I'm going to move into that avenue as well, because I like doing vlogs. I like going out with my camera and filming things and saying stupid things about stupid people and observing how stupid people are and how stupid I can be. I'd like maybe to do some sort of travel one, like I said. Should I keep it in my channel now or make a separate vlog? Comment below, let me know. I don't know. That's up to you guys. Right, now some general questions I get asked a lot, either in Twitch chat or in comment chat or whatever chat it is, I don't know.
How did you meet Nana?
This is quite a lovely story, to be honest. Now, I met Nana in DayZ Standalone. A lot of you right now are thinking, what the actual fuck? You can actually see it, you know. If you want to go and see the video, I'll link it below if you want, guys. It was a video that I was making when I was still sort of trying to get my channel off the ground. I met her and her group. They were just running around. Everyone was a bit more social back then on DayZ Standalone, I guess. I was doing a documentary about, you know, different types of players, trying to do like some sort of David Attenborough, like, here we have the Bambi. And I met her in a group, and her first words to me were the following.
Who the fuck are you?
That's right, who the fuck are you? And I started going around with her, and I started chatting with her and stuff, and you know, we used to chat on Steam and stuff. We used to play games together. We started playing Altus Life together, me and her, a lot on our own, you know. We really started getting along and stuff like that. And then, you know, I started liking her a lot more, and she started liking me a lot more. And then, you know, I went for it, and I'm glad I did. I told her I liked her, and she told me she liked me. I went over to Germany to meet her, and we've been together for 2 years now. Actually, 2 years today that I'm recording that, and I don't regret a thing, honestly. What are my PC specs? A lot of people ask in Twitch. A lot of people ask in chat. They are listed below in some form of link that I will put in. If I don't, I'm sorry, I forgot.
When will you stream next?
I'm torn between streaming on Twitch and streaming on YouTube. Like I said just a while back, it's a lot more audience, and that appeals to me a lot more, you know. It makes it worth the while. I do love my Twitch audience, and my Twitch audience are a lot of regulars, and I'm sure they're the ones in YouTube as well, but Twitch just, I don't know. I've been trying it, and it's good, it's fun, but YouTube is just bigger. So I don't know. In regards to when I will stream next, so far I've done 2 Sundays consecutively, and that is pretty fucking good for me, because we all know that I'll stream 1 week every day, or like 5 times a week, and then I won't stream for a month. It's just what I'm like, but I am really trying to do every Sunday. I'm going to do it again this Sunday. So it's looking like I'm actually falling into a rhythm of Sunday streaming. So remember, Sunday streaming, that's good. I'm starting to get a bit of structure in my life. Well, I think that's about it for now, guys. That's a lot of the questions answered. If you do have any more, you can ask me in the comment section below. I will try and reply to you. I always try and reply, but sometimes I am a little bit busy. Apart from that, thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and recommend to a fucking friend. Recommend to a friend. If you don't have a friend, tell your parents. If they don't approve, tell them to fuck off. Well, don't, but, you know, tell them to recommend me to someone. If you can't recommend me to a friend, a relative, recommend me to the postman. If you can't recommend me to the postman, recommend to the dog. If you can't recommend me to the dog or the postman, where the fuck are you living? How on earth do you even have internet? Until then, take care. I will see you guys later. Make sure to tune in for Sunday stream, and like, share, subscribe. Blah, 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 blah.